tell it bothered you. You did an eye roll. Like,
right. Yeah, and I did that eye roll not so much for me, and I think this is really important, but the fact that there could be a jab at alopecia.
When you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on you were gonna beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
What's going on? Now, first of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time. I'm like, what is going on right now?
Jada Pinkett Smith just dropped some major bombshells that no one saw coming. What was meant to be a simple book tour for her memoir has quickly become the talk of Hollywood as Jada has been pulling back the curtain on parts of her life that even close friends weren't ready to hear. Now, when Jada speaks, it's not just about her personal life. She often holds nothing back, touching on people and events that extend beyond her own story. This time, she's taken a sharp turn by mentioning Diddy. If you thought her revelations would stop at her marriage to Will or past relationships, you're in for a surprise. So how did this all start? Let's rewind to the beginning because things are about to get wild. For many years, Will and Jada were held up as the example of a strong Hollywood marriage with fans admiring their chemistry and their ability to handle fame together. But behind a glittering image, this marriage has sparked endless debates. Between Jada's famous entanglements and Will's alleged dalliances, they've had more twists than a soap opera, keeping tabloids busy and fans talking about what's really going on behind closed doors. Over the years, whispers of an open marriage and unconventional relationship added to the discussion, leaving people questioning just how deep this Hollywood fairy tale really goes. This story became even more complex with the now famous entanglement revelation, where Jada admitted to a romantic involvement outside their marriage. From open secrets to dramatic confessions, Jada and Will's relationship has always had a way of grabbing headlines. But recently, the conversation has taken an unexpected turn, involving none other than Diddy himself. Rumors about Will's close relationship with the hip-hop mogul have surfaced before, but Jada's latest words have only added more fuel to the fire, suggesting that there may be more to their friendship than fans ever imagined. So let's dive right into Jada's confession, the moment that took everyone by surprise. While promoting her memoir, Jada was asked about her marriage and the nature of her and Will's Hollywood friendships. While she didn't give away specifics, her comments held a strange tone. Fans began reading between the lines, noticing that her words seemed to confirm some long-standing whispers about a special bond between Will and Diddy. It wasn't just a hint. Jada painted a picture that had fans reeling. She cited connections that seemed to go deeper than friendship, fueling talk that Will's association with Diddy may have been about more than just business.
In the No Soccer Mom chapter, right, you shoot down every rumor there's ever been about y'all. That y'all are swingers, that y'all were both gay and playing each other's biz, that y'all were sleeping with whomever you choose.
Yeah.
How does it feel in 2023 to still have those same rumors out about people you love, like Will and Dwayne?
I know.
That just came out too recently.
Yeah, you know, and let me just say this. It's ridiculous.
Now, Jada's statements have opened a floodgate, reigniting suspicions that have followed Will and Diddy for years. But how did these two powerful men end up in such a situation? To understand that, we need to rewind a bit and take a closer look at Diddy's social scene, a world where high-powered celebrities are known to gather under exclusive and mysterious circumstances. Well, Diddy has been at the center of Hollywood's most exclusive parties, with stories circulating about events so private that only a few people in the industry know what really goes on behind those closed doors. The talks surrounding Diddy's notorious sessions are no secret to those familiar with the entertainment world's underground activities. These aren't just your typical Hollywood parties. From private yachts to sprawling estates, Diddy's parties are said to feature not just celebrities but also an ambiance that encourages pushing boundaries. Over time, stories emerged about these parties being a place where people could let loose in ways they couldn't in public. And it wasn't long before Will's name started showing up, with claims that he was a guest in Diddy's inner circle. The whispers reached a fever pitch as close insiders began coming forward, sharing their own jaw-dropping accounts. From celebrities who've attended to industry workers who've had glimpses of the exclusive parties, their accounts have painted a wild picture. Some people claim that these late-night gatherings have a guest list full of Hollywood elites and that Will was often present, sparking curiosity about just how friendly he and Diddy may have been. For years, both men have remained silent about the details, but these allegations have taken on a life of their own, especially now that Jada's latest words have rekindled interest.
They'll call like 10, 15 promoters, yo, I need 50 girls, I need 75 girls, and those guys get paid for those girls coming to the parties. They'll call those girls up and say, yo, I got free tickets for y'all to go to Puff Party. All you gotta do is dress up. You know you gotta get fly or you ain't gonna come in the party. They have a guest list right there. But those guys get paid off that guest list. It was this girl, you understand? And she was Nieves. I'm not gonna say her full name. You understand? She was one of the girls who used to work, as a matter. But she also sold narcotics to her clients and to her girl. If Puff needed some girls there who had girls that were working, these girls are the type of girls that as long as they paying or they getting paid, they're gonna go with the guys because they know what the deal is anyway.
Moving into the insider accounts, things get more messy. Over the years, people close to both Will and Diddy have come forward with stories that hint at more than just friendship between these two. Take Gene Deal, for instance. He shared incidents he witnessed while working for Diddy, suggesting there were moments he saw things he'd never forget. His words carry weight, as he was someone who had direct access to Diddy's private life. But Gene isn't alone in sharing stories about Diddy's social circle. Another eye-opening moment came when Orlando Brown, an actor known for making surprising claims, spoke out. In a now famous interview, Brown made jaw-dropping statements about Diddy, suggesting that his relationships went beyond friendship.
You gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
You can take the but he wants you.
While Orlando Brown's credibility has been questioned due to his past controversies, his words struck a chord with different people as they aligned with stories that have surrounded both Will and Diddy's inner circles. His explosive statements, combined with Gene Deal's insider perspective, paint a picture that only increases this mystery. It seems like almost everyone with a connection to Diddy has a story or a piece of the puzzle, and each of these accounts adds more interesting to these allegations. But that's not all. These claims also cast a new light on the unconventional relationship between Will and Jada. For many years, the couple has openly talked about their unique approach to marriage, often describing their union as a partnership with its own set of rules. Some fans think Jada and Will's willingness to discuss their own entanglements and blurred boundaries now looks more like a carefully managed openness, maybe, to avoid exposing private aspects of their lives. And if insiders are to be believed, these aspects involve more than just Jada's alleged relationships. Shifting to Jada's role in this saga, it's clear she's exposed major issues of their marriage by being so open about her own entanglements. Every time she reveals a new story, fans and tabloids dig a little deeper into Will's life too, connecting the dots to past rumors that involve Diddy and his controversial lifestyle. It's almost as though with every interview and every new confession, Jada is unintentionally dragging more skeletons out of the closet, skeletons that have been there all along, hidden behind the glittering Hollywood facade. In the bigger picture, the real twist here is how Diddy himself plays into all of this. Known for his scandal-filled past, Diddy has a history of controversies that go far beyond his musical empire. His lifestyle and social circle have attracted major attention, especially with rumors about his parties and the exclusivity of his events. His former bodyguard, Gene Deal, has claimed that these parties weren't just typical celebrity get-togethers. Instead, they involved activities that blurred personal boundaries. From his romantic entanglements to disturbing allegations, the controversies seem endless, and fans are starting to connect the dots between Diddy's dark activities and the stories that surround him and Will. Also, with Jada's recent revelations shining a spotlight back on Will and Diddy, many people are starting to revisit these old stories with fresh eyes.
They're both. They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills. Bashir Gray left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed the help.
With so much out in the open now, the real question on everyone's mind is what's next for Jada, Will, and Diddy. This isn't just some Hollywood gossip that blows over after a few days. These revelations have the potential to shake up their lives. Jada has already been open about the ups and downs of her marriage, but this latest wave of attention might push things to a new level, making her relationship with Will Smith a continual topic of public speculation. But for Will, there's a lot riding on how he handles this. Known for his family man image and blockbuster career, he has often kept a calm front, but now he's at the center of intense scrutiny that he's never had to confront publicly. If these rumors continue to trend, he might be forced to address things, which could mean more revelations than he's ever been comfortable with. Then there's Diddy. For years, he's managed to keep a lot of his personal life behind the walls, but recent lawsuits and insider revelations are pulling that veil back. As more stories about his lifestyle come to light, it's clear that Diddy's life is at risk. The spotlight on these allegations could impact his career, especially if fans and associates start distancing themselves from him to avoid getting caught. Meanwhile, fans are already buzzing with reactions. One comment reads, "So if Jada knew all about Smith's relationships, why didn't she break it off? Oh, that's right, it's all about the money." Or another person wrote, "She's outing. Well, must be scared of what's coming out of her closet. Both have been doing things, both need to be accountable." A third person added, "I feel sorry for their messed up kids. These people should never have been parents. Their son got away from him as soon as he was old enough." And of course, as we wrap up this intense saga, the biggest takeaway might be this: in Hollywood, secrets don't stay hidden forever. Whether this marks the beginning of the end or just another wild chapter in the lives of Jada, Will, and Diddy, one thing is certain: the world will be watching every move they make from here. But what do you all think? Could this be the scandal that finally brings their secrets to light, or will they manage to weather this storm? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.